video, I just want to address some things real quick. Just want to address some comments and maybe give you I can give you a full explanation. I will have to do that maybe some other time. But explanations of what is going on, because the last few comments on some of the videos I've been posting has been a little bit like, got me a little puzzled, maybe that was the word to use. Cause here, Gemini Beats, your last few beats are not coming from your soul. What's wrong? I replied, try to catch the algorithm with new releases, even though most of them are mids. Actually, they're all mids. Cause the hype has already died down. It was, I don't even know if there was a hype really like that for those new releases. Then Germany Beats, hope you're doing your real stuff as soon as you can. Big Boss Harold. Justin said, I feel ya, but you gotta switch him up too, homie. And yes, I used to walk miles listening to fam old beats. Which, this is a comment. This, I've been getting that a lot. I remember I used to get these comments a lot. Where people commented that they used to just listen to my beats. Just listen. Nothing else. Just listen and move along with that day with my beats in the background. Interesting, he said, I used to. It's very interesting. Because me trying to catch what they're doing in the mainstream, I end up doing the same music as the mainstream is doing. And the mainstream music is utter trash. Like, what is that girl's name? Chloelia, I can't even say that shit. Was Artist of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. Go and listen to her beats real quick. Go and listen to what she be saying. And let's not comment about whatever it looked like. Let us not do that, because this video is not going to be able to be monetized if I talk about that. Jesus. But let me see if there's anything else here that indicates just a lot of nice work, killer work. Best beatmaker coming from your head, coming for your head. I'll end the listener right here. That was 2 weeks ago. He commented on a beat called Circle of Life. HT Little Baby type beat. That beat is actually fire too. Shout out to MC the Future. It's a sample from him. Illinois, talk your shit. Cardiac Trip. I care, bro. Maldonado. So yeah, I mean the comments are still mostly positive, but those few comments is like, on this beat that I literally only put up to try and catch the algorithm with what was going on with the SG and Nick Mill wave. Even though there isn't really a rave, the shit has died down already. This shit is mids. Nobody cares about the music. Nah, it's not that nobody cares about the music. Just the quality of the music that's coming out is not hitting the same way. It's not lasting. And why is that? That would be a very interesting topic. I will probably do another video on that. And then Joe Hindo said, I said the same thing a long time ago. No diss. You do better. On the same beat, by the way. But I said the soul was missing, right? That may have something to do with my situation at the moment. It's been very hard for me to actually focus fully on doing this with my private situation right now. But that would probably need to be another video, if I'm being honest. I don't even know if I want to put that out here. I probably should, because that maybe brings some insight into what has been going on and why I have been trying to output more content. But by trying to output more content, I'm low-key, in a way, kind of forcing it. Which is maybe why the brother Germani Beats said, it's not coming from your soul, bro. Because I'm forcing it. That's also what's been happening in the music industry. They are forcing content out rapidly. And it's not sticking. Not even Drake can last a week. Meek Mill's tape, I don't see anybody or hear anybody talk about it. As a matter of fact, in the Discord groups, it wasn't even mentioned. Not once. Not even in the live streams. The only one that has mentioned it was maybe Busy Work Beats. So, if it doesn't even get mentioned, if someone like Meek Mill puts out a tape or an album or record or something, it doesn't even get mentioned by the people who should be talking about it. Like, what's the point then? Nobody cares. The music industry is basically dead. At the moment, at least. It will come back soon. It will come back soon whenever whatever they got planned for next year will become reality. And then after that, we'll get a new wave. Hopefully we get a new 90s wave, because I missed that one. So let's get that going. But yeah, as of right now, this shit is dead. Like, nobody cares, man. You got the equipment for it. You got the skills. You got some experience. But nobody's really gonna. It would be a good time actually to build something up behind closed doors with some other people. If you're a producer or rapper, you find a producer, you manage to connect with him, and you work together behind closed doors to maybe create your own little thing, your own little sound, something you call yours, right? And then whatever the shit gets back up and running, for real, because right now it's just kind of nah. I mean, shit has opened back up since the penny, but it's not really the same. Like, we in triple inflation. Like, what do you expect? People to go and spend their the extra money they got from working the second job they had to work because of the inflation, to go out and start partying and bullshit and listening to this trash ass music that be coming out. No, don't nobody care, bro. People don't even go to these parties for music anymore. They just go there because it's fun. I get to act stupid and drink with my friends. Whatever. They don't go there for the music. They don't go there for music. They don't care about the music. Music is just background noise. It's kind of sad, really. Like, it used to be about the music mostly, and people would go to these festivals and all that shit. But now it's just background noise. It's just loud bass, and I mean, shit. It's really an American thing, the loud bass. It comes from America, really. But it's been adopted over here in Europe as well. It's crazy, really. And then they talk bad about them and call them the Nigger. Whatever, man. It wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for the people from America. Shout out to the Moors, man. We'll talk. But back to what I was talking about before. It was just, the music is just background noise to them. Somewhere along the lines of all the technology that was coming up, actually, DJ Khaled, the point that he made, it was with the music. He was talking about the difference between FL Studio, mentioning the difference between FL Studio Can I look that one up? Find that clip here. DJ Khaled bashes producers who use FL Studio.
Producing changed. They made Logic. They made Fruity Loops. It's called Too Easy. It's called you tell the computer what to program. That's why you see everybody as a producer and a DJ now. But it takes a great producer like me to tell them sounds is garbage. They're fake. Don't fall for the trap.
So
Them sounds is fake, they garbage, don't fall for the trap. But what I don't understand is, yo, this man's DJ Khaled be using producers that use FL Studio. Like a Lex Luger. I think Cardiac maybe uses FL Studio, I'm not sure. And then a few others. Mike Will, probably. Yeah, Mike Will probably uses FL Studio. I know he uses FL Studio too. But he's got a point though, but
you tell the computer what to program. That's why you see everybody as a producer and a DJ now. But it takes a great producer like me to tell them sounds is garbage. They're fake. Don't fall for the trap.
yeah, because it does sound kind of mids, especially Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops has a very particular sound where it sounds like it's been stopped. I don't know how to explain that. But it's like it doesn't go all the way, especially with the, especially you hear that with the kick drum, especially. The kicks sound very small and thin, very tiny, like what is that? What is that? A fart or something? It can be very difficult to make it sound good. I noticed that sometimes. So that's why I'm using like compressors and soft clippers and Mazulu and all that. Just to even make those drums like come to life. Otherwise, like some of these beats, if I didn't do that, they would sound thin, very thin. That would be... It wouldn't feel dynamic in a way. I don't know, that's probably the best way of explaining that, but just the drums, they get very tiny. And especially for rookies who be forgetting to take the goddamn Fruity limiter off the master track. God damn it, man. That's the first thing you gotta know. Take the goddamn Fruity limiter off the master track. That shit ruins everything. Don't use that. Don't use that limiter. Just use the Fruity soft clipper, bro. You'd be much, much better off with that. But I've even seen some producers who fuck that one up. Because they be doing too much. And then there's no juice in the fucking 808 anymore. Just sounds so small and tiny. Like, come on, bro. Do better. Don't squash this shit, bro. And this is also why I want to get into hardware. I want to get into using MPCs. I want to get into using hardware sounds like the XS Virus and all that. Which is a goal. I'm gonna get one of them for next year. I'm gonna have one of them. At least. If I don't, I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. But I'm not gonna fail. Not this time, bro. Not this time. I was hoping I would get one of them things this year. I was kind of lining up for it too. But then, I don't know, some shit happened and now I'm fucking struggling to even make ends meet. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm gonna get back on the horse. And we're gonna keep riding straight ahead. And I am gonna have at least one of these things. Either that or I'm gonna have me a Apollo. A UAD Apollo. don't know if I'm gonna do a X2 and X4. I should probably make my mind up about that, because a lot of this is all about making up your mind. And that is also why they have a tendency to give you so many options to make it more difficult for you to actually make up your mind about what it is you want and what it is you don't want. I think more importantly, you need to focus on first of all, you need to focus on what you don't want, because that will bring you around to what you want. And don't let any outside things try and interfere with that. Don't let them implement ideas into you, because that they be doing that without even realizing it, that they're putting ideas into your head that don't belong there. So it's not really people's fault, but they do it. They do it, and they don't necessarily mean to harm you either. They just don't know. They don't know that they're performing mental warfare on you, which is a goddamn shame. But it is what it is, man. DJ Khaled low-key got a point. The art of chopping a sample up on an MPC is not something that we look towards now. We don't look at people's skill levels when it comes to doing this. When it comes to doing anything, really. Not just producing or making music. It's the same everywhere. Now it's all about clout, followers, influence, right? Not about the skill or the craft as such. But the good news is a lot of these people are probably not gonna last that long. When people find out that they ain't all that. Especially with the transition that we're going through. A lot of them are not gonna make it through this transition. I can guarantee you that. Because they don't have the skills or the knowledge or even the passion, really. They don't love it. They don't respect the culture. Yeah, they don't respect the culture. So these are very interesting times that we're going through. We're going to see. We already seen some with the palace situation. We already seen what happens. Where the goddamn the rose-tinted glasses get smashed to bits. And the truth ends up leaking out. It's game over. There's no way for them to recover once that happens. And that is not just for music, that is for everywhere. All the industries where the same patterns have been. Yeah, there's kind of been the same patterns everywhere. Everywhere I look, I see the same. And yeah. Just so you know, they're not gonna make it, no matter what. They're not gonna make it if we talk about it. They're not gonna make it if we sit there doing nothing. And yeah, that's about it, man. It's all universal law too. Really, I've been going for 22 minutes almost. I'm gonna end it here, man. Just know, the pendulum is gonna swing back up. I think we basically hit rock bottom now. So that means that we can't go any lower than this. So the pendulum, we're gonna swing back up now. As they're going to introduce a new financial system soon, probably in March next year. And then from then on, it's just gonna go slowly back up. And then, I hope. I genuinely want to experience like something kind of like the 90s wave, because I was too young. I was born in '93, bro. I didn't get to experience that to the fullest. I got like maybe like the end of it, maybe a little bit with the early 2000s stuff and all that. But yeah, that's basically what I have, man. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? Do you have anything to add in terms of the state of music in general? Let me know, man. Anyways, I'm signing out, man. It's Haroutonthetrack. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.